It feels like it's a whole new season for the Las Vegas Raiders after firing Josh McDaniels, putting interim head coach Antonio Pierce in there, and beating Antonio Pierce's former team in the Giants. Now, I'm sure when Daniel Jones went down earlier in the game with what ended up being a torn ACL, that obviously was very beneficial to the Raiders being able to dominate the Giants the way they did. But there's no doubt the players and everybody in that building right now feel better now that Josh McDaniels is gone. You got Devontae Adams and Josh Jacobs out there essentially spitting on the grave of Josh McDaniels and celebrating the culture change they have with Antonio Pierce. And now we're finding out more about what exactly went down. And in fact, it looks like Josh McDaniels, in a big players meeting where they aired all the grievances, Josh McDaniels ended up getting upset at now interim head coach Antonio Pierce for disrespecting the New England Patriots. That apparently was the straw that broke the camel's back. And when Mark Davis decided, you know what? This dude is out of here. Listen to this report. Fox News insider Jay Glazer reveals stunning player mutiny led to late-night ouster of Las Vegas Raiders coach. And during this team meeting where they aired all their grievances and fucking destroyed Josh McDaniels, he sent Antonio Pierce up there to be the speaker for all the coaches. And then Josh McDaniels got really upset at something Antonio Pierce said. Listen to this story.
This last Thursday, there was this big airing of the grievance meeting, and players just unloaded on Josh McDaniels, from captain to player to player. And finally, Josh McDaniels actually had Antonio Pierce get up and speak on behalf of him and the coaches. When Antonio Pierce got up there, he said, look, guys, we have to have our own culture. It's got to be about culture here. And we also have to look at it. And he brought up the old Giants team that beat the Patriots, Josh McDaniels' team, in the Super Bowl in 2007 season. He said, no matter who we played, we thought we could beat them. We had a game plan that we could beat them. We had to believe that, and that's not here. We have to believe it here at the Raiders. We could beat anybody. When he finishes up that speech, everybody thinks they're great, except for Josh McDaniels. Josh McDaniels then goes over to him and says, don't ever talk about the Patriots like that. And then you really saw how divided that building got. That got up to Mark Davis, and I think Mark Davis looked at it and go, okay, I'm going to choose the guy who believes that we can win every single week, and that's what his plan's going to be. And by the way, this is not just a throwaway for Antonio Pierce where he's just going to coach out the rest of the season. He has a shot to keep this job.
That is a wild fucking story. That Josh McDaniels is so fucking stupid that he would let a guy who just inspired everybody with this big speech, Antonio Pierce, that he would get on him for saying something about the 2007 New England Patriots team. Josh McDaniels, you might as well go and beg for your job back in New England. They could certainly use the help. But clearly, you're not built to be a fucking head coach. Josh McDaniels is not built to do anything other than sit at the knee of Bill Belichick and do whatever he wants. Like, what a fucking retarded move from Josh McDaniels. That's actually what it is. It's fucking retarded. Now he's out of the building. The players are clearly very happy that Josh McDaniels is gone. Mark Davis probably feels like he made the decision too late for sure. But now that they're sitting there at 4-5, Aiden O'Connell, the quarterback going forward, who knows how the season ends up for the Raiders? Who knows how long Antonio Pierce might keep that coaching job, if he does have a shot to land it for next year or not. Clearly a big difference in Vegas. Whether they're paying John Gruden and Josh McDaniels about $90 million combined, Mark Davis can probably live with that as long as they turn around that losing culture. What do you guys think about this entire story about Josh McDaniels' dumbass? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.